What's going on, everybody? Your boy DJ City Manos, and I plugged up my light to my booth. I want to make sure everything is working good. Everything is a-okay. The booth is working. I noticed that this right here in the back, when I was connecting my booth, my light to my booth, I noticed that this has an aux connection, and I'm gonna try my phone to it and see if it works. And if it does work, that's kind of sweet. I don't need a third line. The 2-channel mixer is gonna be perfect. I mean, I do have a fourth channel mixer, and the third channel I was using it for karaoke. I plugged up from my computer straight to my channel 3. And that way I could actually have my headphones on and I could hear the karaoke before it comes out, and I could just turn up the volume. But if this works like something similar to that, it's gonna be sweet. I could use this instead. Another thing I like about this mixer is this Q button. I was asking what the heck the Q button is here for. I tested out, I pushed it, and I want to see what the heck the Q button was for. And it's pretty sweet. It is sweet. I like it. It's an old school technique. Old school technique. I don't know if this one had it, because I know I used to push it, the master. Hold on, let me see. Let's move this out the way. Let me see. They got the booth. They got the headsets. They have the master Q, but the master Q right here is only for like, I know there's a master Q. I gotta plug it back up and see. But I never heard really a difference on the master Q, because I used to always push it. I never heard anything different. It wasn't much of a difference. But this one, maybe I think I know why. Because this is only one volume. This one has 2 volumes. This one, the way it works, no matter of fact, it has, let me see. I'm trying to find the volume again. I'm losing it. Oh, here it is. Has, yeah, 2. So the way this works is an old school technique. You put the master Q. You listen to it on your headsets, and whatever's coming out. So if you have your fader in the middle, you're gonna hear both songs coming out. If you have your fader this way, you're gonna hear the song coming out from here, right? So you're gonna have the song coming out from here. Now you hit this one. And then you could turn it up slowly. And you could hear this one creeping up. You could hear the volume rising up. And you turn it up slowly. But you keep the master pretty high. You always want to have the master higher than the song coming in. So this way you could figure out when you're doing the adjustment. When you are doing the pitch adjustment, you could actually hear this one because it's lower. And you could say, okay, now you could tell the difference. It's like training your ear. What song is what? And when you have this one low, and you're creeping up, you say, okay, I could hear it now. You can start adjusting this one. You know, you don't want the volume the same because you can't figure out what was what. And it's a little confusing. It's like almost training your ear. Old school technique. And when I pressed it, I said, oh, dang, I like it. That's an old school technique. It's pretty sweet. I like it. So I got to plug this up, see what the heck this aux is for. If I could use it for my karaoke. And then I got a message from DJ Jesse. Let's see what DJ Jesse got to say. Let's open up my YouTube. DJ Jesse says, I'm not a DMX person, but would like to learn and have the simplest program. You recommend my DMX Go? My DMX Go is easy. I like it. I'm going to give you the cons about it, though. One con, it happened to me a million times. Now I'm going to start putting it like this, because before I had it like this. It looks messy like this, but what happened when I have it this way, the antenna sticks out from the table, and people always bump into it. So I don't know where to put this at yet. I don't know if I should put it inside here. Maybe I should put it inside there. You know, if I put it inside the case, I'm going to have more wires coming out of the case. Look, check it out. I know a lot of people don't like the wires. See? It's going to be like, if I have it in here, now they're going to have 2 more wires coming out to plug up the power and the USB. You know? Or I could always put a plug inside here, but I don't think I have enough room in there. It's kind of crowded in there. But Yeah, people always bump into it and they always hit the antenna disconnect. It happened to me so many times, like about 6, 7 times. People, I have it right here, the antenna sticking out like at the edge of the table. And it's fine for me, but when they come and request a song, they just take a shortcut between the speaker and the table and they smack it. They don't even see what they did. They smack it. It loses connection. I'm spending like a minute trying to connect it again. And if you're in the dark, people are in the dark and it's kind of embarrassing. It happened to me the other day. It was complete. I mean, they turned off the lights, right? They had a few lights on. They dimmed them down. And when my lights went, they hit the antenna, completely dark. And they were like, oops, sorry. And I'm like, man. And I'm in there trying to connect it. And people are dancing in the dark. They don't know what's going on. They just think it's probably an effect. And it took me a while to get it connected. I was like, dope. So that's a con right there. But before I had this hooked up to my my T-bar, and when it's behind me, it's fine. But if you watch the other video when I did the other gig, I had it the T-bar across the room, and I cannot have this that far away from my tablet. It has to be maybe within 10 feet. If it started going further than that, it lose connection. So that's another problem. Another problem that I have is if I have it on the table, let's say I have my sub right here, the bass gonna vibrate, and then this is a magnetic. This is magnetic. It's gonna be like this, and sometimes it lose connection. It lose connection, and I'm like, so that's another, having a magnetic connection like that. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. But yeah, I lost connection. It went brrr, and I'm like wondering what the heck happened. The vibration of the table. That's another one. There's only like 3 gigs that this thing malfunctioned. I couldn't get it to connect. And I believe I know why. Because I did, anytime this sucker do like a software upgrade, it kicks you off. Because it needs the internet to do a software upgrade. And it kicked me off, right? It logged me off. I don't know, some strange reason. I was at gig. I thought I was logged in, and remember, I was a quinceañera. I kind of remember, and I showed up to the hall, and I was wondering what the heck happened to my presets. And I made a comment saying the ghost erased all my presets. But I think they kicked me off, and I didn't realize that. And I had to log back in. I didn't realize that. And to check and see if you're logged in, you click up here, and it should have you logged in right here. You know, and at that time, I wasn't thinking, you know, you're at a gig and you're like, I'm having trouble here, but you have to get the music and all that. Like, that's why it's kind of good to show up at least a little bit early and get everything working, you know. It happened to me another one, a graduation party. I showed up, I was super early. I got my lights working, and for some strange reason, it wasn't connecting again. I couldn't figure out why. And that's when I decided to just start using that Wi-Fi analyzer program to start scanning and see if there's any interference. Ever since I got that Wi-Fi analyzer, I haven't had any more issues. Just minor little issues, people bumping into my table. But here is what I want to start looking into, Jesse. This is called American DJ. This is what I want to look into right here. It's called the American DJ WMX1. I guess they call it the Wolf Mix DMX controller. This is a small little device. Here it is right here. It's pretty cool. It's small. It's not that big. Probably fits perfect right here. Controls your lights. I heard this is super easy to use. The price is kind of pricey. It's kind of pricey. As long as you can get your fixtures, the fixtures in there. If you get like a Chinese brand fixtures, you gotta know how to build a profile. If you can't figure out how to build the profile, you won't be able to get it to work perfect, you know. But if you get some good brand lights like American DJ, Chauvet, and your fixtures is there, it's gonna work beautiful, beautiful. So I was looking at this one. The American DJ, this one right here, and the Sound Switch one. Sound Switch also has one too. Where is it at? I'm trying to show you. Is it like a little small little? See, look at how tiny it is. And then you plug it up right here. You can plug up your antenna on the back. So pretty sweet. So this one right here, and the American DJ. I got to look at the pros and cons. I got to look at the pros and cons. I like the buttons on this one. They got some huge buttons, easy to hit. And this one here got like tiny buttons, but they still light up. And that's another thing too, is when you're messing with the lights. To me, it's no big deal. When you're messing with the lights, oh, I lost connection because I unplugged it. Hit refresh and see if it turns back on. Come on. There it is. And that's another thing too. You got to hit refresh and make sure it's all good. And I got my sound hooked up to it. I wanted to make sure everything was good. I hooked up my booth to it, so there's no sound. And start moving, start changing the colors, stop it, and it should stop the colors. So it worked. The booth works. And that's another thing about this one. I hear the American DJ one. The American DJ one, they have a little plug also where you could connect your sound to it, so you can have a better sound. And I thought, that's kind of sweet. They took my idea. They took my idea. They stole my idea, and they plugged up have a little aux connection, so you could go in for your mixer to the back of it. So yeah, there's two of them I'm looking into, the little controllers. This one and the sound switch. And I might end up getting the American DJ because I like the way it looks. It looks pretty slick. But I gotta look at I gotta read the cons, the pros and the cons between both of them. I gotta look at it. I gotta look at that. See, look at that. Tiny little controller. So yeah, but if you want to do the American, this one I heard, my DMX Go. If you want to get it, I recommend you get a tablet dedicated just for my DMX Go. This one I don't use it for anything, no personal use, nothing, just for my DMX Go. And I don't have nothing hooked up to it, no apps, no nothing. The only thing I just hooked up is at home when I hook it up, because you have to the Wi-Fi, because you have to put your fixtures in there. But besides that, that's it. I just use it for my DMX Go. Yeah, if you want to do this, I could walk you through it. We could do a video chat. We could walk you through it. If you have some Chinese lights, if you don't have the manual book, it's going to be pretty hard to build a profile. It's kind of hard without the manual. But besides that, Rockville, I haven't had no problem with Rockville. Rockville always been sweet. Before Rockville had the profile, I built the profile a long time ago. I don't know if you watch my old videos when I had the Rockville Best Par 60. I built the profile myself, and then I looked in there and it was there. I was like, dang, cool, it's there now. Huh? I don't have to build a profile. When I got the Chinese, those U-King moving heads, I had to build a profile. Took me a while, but I figured it out. Everything's working sweet. Yeah, just let me know. But hopefully you have some some name brand lights, because it gets difficult, especially, if I'm here like this messing with my lights, I'm looking at it. I could push buttons and see if what it's doing, reacting. Like if I push a button, I'm trying to build a profile, I'm like, dang, it's not working. But if I was over the phone, I'm trying to figure it out. It's kind of hard, But just let me know if you want to do it. We could do a what's up chat, and we could go walk through it. We could go through it if you want to get something like this. But like I said, I'm looking into some new stuff now. I want this tablet, the antennas, all this stuff right here. People bumping into it, the vibrations, all the minor little things, hooking up between here and there, because they have to make a connection, right? Like a little Wi-Fi connection. All that little stuff right there. For me, it's starting to get a little, like I said, I have 3 minor mistakes besides that, or 3 hiccups. And I had to start making one master and one the slave. And I don't know. It happened 3 times. I'm like, how long I had this? I had it for quite a while, but it's not that bad. All my gigs, I used it last week, and not last week, a couple weeks ago for that the 18th birthday. I ain't have no problem with it. I did it for the 60th birthday party. I have no problem with it. It's minor. The school dances, no problem. And I always notice it's always in the buildings, like in buildings, always having problems. You know. So yeah, this is your boy. Let me know. We could do a what's up chat. So far, I'm liking this cue button. I test out the booth with my light. I want to test out this aux connection and find out what this is. I heard the microphone is beautiful. It sounds sweet. I got to test out the mic, see what it sounds like. But I really don't need the mic because I have a mic there. But just, it's good to test it out. I want to test it out. What else? That's about it. I'm going to get the foam in today. I'm going to stuff it up with the foam. And it should be good. That's about it. This is your boy, DJ City Manos. Let me know if you guys have any questions. And I'm going to have my new saying. What's my new saying? I already forgot my new saying. Let me see. I should make a t-shirt for it. Keep those fingers. No, what I said? Oh, keep licking those fingers. Keep licking those fingers. I'm about to come up with a t-shirt that says, keep licking those fingers. What do I mean by that? Only true DJs know what's up. Y'all let me know in the comment section what do keep licking those fingers means. I'm out. Peace.